Hey there, Anthony here, one half of the dev team over at Center Still Studio doing a playtest of a game called Cavity Busters. I like to do these, I have a great time doing these. They're just like basically over the shoulder play tests so that indie developers can watch somebody play the game and get real-time visual and audio feedback. So feedback of just literally watching me fumble through the game or understand or not understand various aspects of it, and allow you to further hone your development. For the indie developer can further hone their development on the game itself. So I have not played this yet. I haven't even opened it yet. I just unzipped it. It's called Cavity Busters. I found it on the Play My Game subreddit. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get right to it here. Hey, girl. Cavity bust. Oh wait, so it looks like might be some kind of issue here with the resolution. Maybe it doesn't look like it's full here. Yeah, it's not like that on either of my screens. Okay, tutorial recommended. Alright, good. At least there's a tutorial. A lot of games don't have tutorials. They just try to give all the info on a website like Itch.io, which I think is I recommend against it. But this good as long as there's something in the game that lets you know how to play the game inside of the game. That's key. Let's see. So, oh, cool. Woo, you did it. Continue to the next room. Cool. Feels, I don't know if it feels like it, but it reminds me a little bit of The Binding of Isaac. The right mouse button will let you roll in the direction you're moving. Use it to roll over the gap. Oh. That's creepy. What happens if I fall? Fall and die. Okay, cool. Nice. Huh. Alright. Parry bullets are yellow. Press space. They can be dashed into as long as they are between the start and end of your dash. Oh, or they can be jumped on to deflect back at enemies. This also rewards you with power points. Ah! Like teeth. Oh, okay. Just go. Oh, okay. You can't roll over this whole time. The wall run. Roll into a wall to initiate a wall run. Oh. Ha! Huh. Okay. Use your roll, wall running, and wall dash to collect the heart in the center of the room. Let me try to get that. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Takes a little bit of time to get used to it. Oh, Glob, you can't dash through that. I mean, you can, but you'll get hurt. Time to jump. Press space to jump. Once you're in the air, right mouse button, click. Pick a spot to land, perfectly placed without bullets. Huh. Nice. I like how the white lines of the dash indicate like a delayed mechanic. I like that. Like, so as long as the white lines of my dash are still existent on the screen, then they deflect the bullets. I like that. Like, enemies are super useful. Some of this right. Okay, press enter. I'm very glad I did this tutorial. You need power points to do certain actions. Jumping costs 2 power points. Power points can be obtained in different ways. Time to shoot your tooth. Press left mouse button. Oh. Oh, okay. Take damage if a tooth hits a wall. Okay, it's important to catch your tooth by using your jump roll and wall running abilities. You also gain power points by catching your tooth. Try to catch your tooth a couple times. Wow. Okay. Got it. To perform a charge shot, hold the shoot button until the molar above your head flashes. When you release your tooth, hit the shoot button again. Before your tooth hits a wall, to have a boomerang back to you, this costs 1 power point. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. You can keep jumping on the enemy as long as it's stunned. Stun the enemy and then jump on it. Simply dashing into a stunned enemy. Continue to the right to fight some real enemies. Floor bullets are the green gooey things. These can be completely avoided by wall running. They tend to come in large quantities, so avoiding them like regular bullets isn't always the best action. Damn. Snap, dude. I'm really bad at this. That's it. These enemies can be taken care of by crashing into them while wall running. Just make sure they're not shooting when you hit them. Woo! Okay. Some enemies have weaknesses. This enemy is weak to jump attacks indicated by the stun icon. Jump on the popper. That's the end of the tutorial. There's more to learn, but you'll figure that out as you get. Press escape to exit the menu. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. I like being able to play around and figure stuff out. But that definitely the basics are very important again. I like that. I like that a lot. What is that? It's creepy as hell. What's all this? Whoops. Oh, sorry. I thought I could click on that. Guess not. Wait, where am I supposed to go? I'm a little confused. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I missing something? Okay, so I'm on the wall. There's no opening. What's going on? You have something on here? I'm a little lost. I don't know why. Do I have to wait? Maybe if I can. Oh, can I not jump again? Damn. Yeah, I guess I'll retry. I don't know what to do though. Wait, hold on. Wait. What was that? Exit the game. What was that? Go back in. Start. I start here. Why do I start here though? But then I died, and I started the game. I don't understand what's happening. Like it's confusing to the point of frustration. I don't get it. So I'm just gonna kill myself, and then I guess start the game. Okay, so now it goes. It'll still tell me to retry. Now skip intro. Okay, I don't get that. I would make that more clear. It's kind of, it's not even kind of, it's definitely strange. I don't get it. So why start the game and I start somewhere where I can't get through, and I guess I have to kill myself to get here? I don't get it. Alright. I'm gonna harp on that a little bit because it seems, I don't, there's something you're missing there. I don't understand. Alright. Okay, here we go. Bones. Okay, pretty cool. Ah. Dude. Okay. Okay. I like the ability to skip the intro, even though the intro is short. I want the injector. Oh, that's right. Okay. Alright, what's PP? PP plus 1. I like a little map there, a little map symbol. Aha! Alright. Oh, PowerPoints. Got it, okay. Ah. I keep thinking spacebar does the roll, but it doesn't. Ah! Wait, hold on. I gotta turn down the volume. Oh. Wait, how do you pause? I thought I just paused. And I'm back here again. What is going on? So I'll die, and then I'll actually start the game. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. So I lost all my progress, I guess, because I escaped thinking escape would pause. So I don't know if there's a pause button. If there isn't a pause button, definitely add one. If there is a pause button, make it more clear what it is. All right, let's see. Come on. Oh, right. I can stun this one. Okay. Ooh. Pew. Pretty tough. Okay, so one thing that is interesting about it is it doesn't really feel like, at least right now, as of right now, it doesn't really feel like there's any kind of like progression. I definitely get that there are pieces in here, like I'm collecting things and leveling up and everything, but I don't understand what the story is. I don't really know where I'm going. I did the tutorial, and that didn't really give me any kind of like background. I don't really know what my goal is, I guess I could say. Everything's really creepy and weird, which is definitely good. There's a lot of character and personality. Well, there's a lot of character in things. I'm still trying to gauge what the personalities are, if that makes any sense, any kind of like artistic or aesthetic personality. But I don't really know what I'm doing or where I'm going. It's all just super gamey at this point. By that I mean, I'm playing a game, but I don't know what the motivation for any of it is. So it feels a little loose. Oh, right. I could do this. Damn. You have a lot of mechanics, which is really good. You give the mechanics very early, so it's tough to remember what they all are. Which is definitely, it's... Whoa! Gotcha. Nice. What's this, boss? Hey, jump tooth. Hit the ground so hard that your baby teeth come loose. Now it works in real life. How it works? Wait, how it works in real life? Oh, I guess that's how it works in real life. Okay. Alright, so... yeah. I think I collected it. I'm not sure. I think I did, though. The monster sleeps. Whoa, dude. Gotcha. Whoa, dude! Woo! Crazy, man. That's crazy. Okay. Alright, so the whole game starts again. It's basically procedurally generated. Got it. Oh, snap. Oh, come on. Okay, one down. Or 4 down, I guess. 1 left. Got him. Oh, what was that? No, where'd it go? Okay. Burn. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, give it one more try and just kind of see where I'm going. Like I said, I'm not really sure where I'm going, what I'm doing. I'm going from room to room. Whoa. Yeah. It definitely feels like a game of, mechanical mastery, like game mechanics. Ah, damn it. It's really hard. Like which is fine. I mean, I don't know if I'm a test case for the audience or not. These games aren't really my style. Games like this, like Binding of Isaac, like it reminds me of it, but I just don't like Binding of Isaac. I mean, I don't really play it. I mean, it's interesting. It's good for what it is. It's huge. Everybody likes it. It's great. I'm not going to dog it at all. But these, I like almost like persistent. Oh my god, like non-roguelike games. I definitely appreciate this for what it is. The mechanics are solid. It's just there's a lot at once. There's just a lot. Like the difficulty curve is like immediately high, and as a developer myself, like I know how you kind of made the levels procedurally generated, right? So that you have all of the processes under the hood, like the algorithms are the whole world. Whenever I start, it's either the whole world or room by room, but it'll make it given all the different parameters. So it'll pull from a bunch of different things and put that into a room. The problem is that there doesn't seem to be any kind of slope for that, right? So it's like I start out here and I go to the next room and you just procedurally generate that with all of your parameters. So it can just be super hard like this right out of the gate, which is likely what you're going for. It's not something that I particularly enjoy when I play games, but I know a lot of people that do like this, so that's perfectly fine, perfectly legitimate. I'm just giving my feedback on my playthrough and how I feel. It's super high. It doesn't really give me any time to master it, but then again, that's what roguelikes do, is like, I understand it, so it's like doing it over and over and over again. I have all of the mechanics at my disposal, and I have no time to master them, so to speak, like one at a time, in order to then get each one into my repertoire one at a time, so that I can perfect those rule sets and then be able to use them at will. What I'm doing right now is going from to a room that's really difficult, and I have all of these mechanics jumbled around in my novice head that I can't pull them at will. So it's almost like immediately frustrating from a mechanical perspective. There's just so much to do. It's almost like I'm playing a fighting game and I have all of the moves at my disposal. So at this point, basically, I'm just button mashing. Because I like this, so I know I'm gonna hold it in. All right, I have the green things. Okay, so what do the green things do again? So they're ground bullets or something. So I'm holding this in. Let's see. Okay, so I forget what that. I remember what that does, but I forget how. I forget what points are in relation to what I'm doing here. So I can use that. Okay, so this gives me power points, and I think power points each of my. No, my hearts are health. Do I have 7 power points? I think that's what that means. So it's like it would just be it would be good to just be able to go through. So I went through the tutorial and I got the basic feel of all the moves, and that was great. The tutorial was good, but it wasn't fantastic. Like it got me through all the moves, well written, got the ideas across, but again, there's so much that I think you could push the tutorial, you could push the learning curve quite a bit further to get me into the mechanics themselves. That is my feedback just for the control, because again, I kind of forget what these numbers represent. I think these are hearts. These are like Zelda-like hearts, which means that's how many times I can get hit. Okay, these I do remember. This was really good because I remember this specifically. I have to attack these when they're not attacking. That's a little weird. When I go down and I hook onto the right here, I have to remember that I can't just press up to go back along this wall. I have to press right and then up. That's a bit quirky. Okay, I like this though. I like being able to do this and then jump from the wall. That's really cool. The mechanics are great. The mechanics are solid. There's just a lot of them really early on. And the level design does not facilitate my ability to learn them over time. And I get that that's what roguelikes do. The other thing though that clashes with that is that there's no feeling of any kind of like story progression, at least right now, that kind of makes. Oh, damn it! I hate that. I hate that teeth that hit the wall do damage to me. I don't really like that at all. But I get that that's part of the mechanic. That's part of the mechanic that I haven't really even gotten a chance to master yet. Like so I have to shoot and then hurry up and slow time. Damn it! And then slow time down. So in this room, just in itself, there's like 4 mechanics that I can take advantage of. So I have the bullets that I can deflect. That's one mechanic. I can deflect it by using my what's it called, the sweep or the roll. So the bullets can be deflected. I look at that. That's information to me. That's one mechanic. The second mechanic is how I deflect it, which is the main mechanic before that actually. And I deflect it by rolling. And then I avoid them by wall jumping. And then I shoot the guy by either using my tooth and just left clicking or holding in left click, letting it power up, and then double bouncing it. And then he might either die by either deflecting the bullets back at him or by stunning him and then jumping on him. So like there's like, what was that, like 6 mechanics like right in that room. That's a lot. There's a lot going on here. Definitely super commendable that you did all of this. What I would suggest is, I don't know, I wouldn't suggest anything. I mean, I might just not be the audience for a game like this because this kind of game isn't my cup of tea. Roguelikes are okay. I only enjoy really specific kinds of roguelikes, like FTL, for instance. Binding of Isaac I could never get into. The kind of the jumbleness of the room to room to room is, there's something unpersistent about it that I don't particularly enjoy. Like each room just feels like which it is. It's a specified room that basically closes on all sides, and nothing from any other room kind of has to do with this room. Like you don't get a key in one room and take it to another room. Each room is a self-contained unit, which is the hallmark of games like this. I would maybe suggest figuring out a way to allow the player. I don't know. I don't want to give suggestions because I think I see the kind of game you're trying to make, and that's perfectly cool. The game is super legit. Like I said, the mechanics feel super solid. Like nothing is too loose except for corners. Moving on the corners feels a little objectively weird. It feels like more than just a taste thing. It's actually a little weird. So if I'm kind of moving up or down or left or right, and I keep moving to the right, and then I click on the next perpendicular wall, that throws me off a bit because then I just want to press left again and then kind of click off of that, but I can't. So I don't have the ability when I'm in the corners to just press the reverse direction to then reverse my direction. It's pretty wonky. I would actually recommend peering into that a bit more and making it a bit more mechanically intuitive. But that's basically my feedback for it. The way that I feel is I wish I would just be able to ease into the mechanics a bit more. So the tutorial gave me a really great foundation to let me know. The tutorial really let me know how complex the game is, more so than being able to really grapple with the sheer depth that you actually put in the game. There's a lot of depth here. I know that there is. I mean, I know it, objectively know it. I feel it. Like, there's so many mechanics. They're all super tight. Um, Everything, I don't feel cheated. That's the great thing about it. Like, I don't feel like you cheated me out of anything. I feel like I just need to spend a lot more time learning the mechanics. The thing about my particular gameplay, like my particular game style for myself, is that I kind of don't want to do that. Like, I kind of don't really feel like there's anything pulling me in aside from the mechanics themselves. That's just me. A lot of other people don't feel that way. So, again, I applaud you. This game is really super tight. The mechanics are great. I hope my feedback is in any way helpful. And I hope you watching me was able to give you some kind of good information for you, some kind of feedback. I just hope it wasn't. I hope it was worth it. Hope you got something out of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and X out of there, and I'm gonna throw this up on YouTube, and I'm gonna shoot you a message on Reddit. So thank you so much for letting me play test your game, for letting everybody download and play it, and keep in touch. I hope that I wish you good luck in your development, and yeah, hope to see you around. All right, keep at it, keep killing it. This is definitely super awesome, super tight, and I hope I was helpful. See ya.